Obviously a great win. We all know that wins in this league are really hard to come by, especially against Lehigh. I think they've been playing very, very well. Really, really good players over there, outstanding coaching staff, and they've been, they were a thorn in our side last time. They really challenged us, made a lot of shots, and we had to be on our game today. I thought we were defensively. I thought our energy, that old adage as coaches that you play like you practice. I thought yesterday, the way that we practiced with that energy, we could have stopped anybody on our schedule last night. I think that carried over to today. We struggled a little bit to score the ball yesterday, and that happened again today, unfortunately. But I really thought that energy and kind of the way that we played defense in that first half first quarter especially, was huge. I think that kind of set the tone. Unfortunately, we missed some of the same shots that they did, and we weren't able to get some things done offensively. And you can say, as a coach from the Bucknell side, that maybe we could have put them away earlier, and we weren't on our A game offensively. But like I told the players out there on the court, we found a way to win when we weren't shooting the basketball well, and that hasn't happened a lot this year. You go back to the Loyola game, even back to St. Bonaventure, some of the games in this gym, that if we were shooting and feeling good, things were good. And if we weren't making shots, then we struggled. That wasn't the case tonight, and we were able to hold on at the end.
In practice, Coach emphasized talking a lot. The last time we played Lehigh, we didn't communicate very well. And when we're switching screens, it's very important to talk and make sure that both players on both sides of the screen are on the same page. And I think we had some slip-ups today, a little bit at that, but overall it was a lot better talking on the switches. And I think just we were a little more comfortable in our team defense today than we were before. I knew she wasn't going off by any means, but I didn't know that she was 1 for 11. I wasn't paying that close attention to it. But overall, I just think that our team did a really good job of being there for each other. Like, I got beat a couple times, but my team was consistently there behind my back to stop. And Sleg and Kat and Tessa Brugler had a really big block there too. Our post really stepped up and helped us when we were getting beat by the ball. So I thought we played very well as a team defensively. Like I said before, we had some slip-ups versus I think Army and Navy. We were more completely locked down and consistent throughout the whole game. But I think our defense was solid enough today to make room for us not making shots, like Coach said before. Coach was making really good calls from the side, and I think that helped us get into some more movement, because in our motion before, I think we were getting stuck and not moving as well as we should have. So I think by running some more of our set plays later in the game helped us get some more movement and more open shots.
We did a really, really good job, obviously, in that first quarter. I just thought the energy, we forced some turnovers. They only made the one shot on maybe a little soft switch on our part, and the kid made a good shot. Again, I think we played incredible defense. I thought the energy was great. They missed some shots. Anytime you hold a team to that, I'm sure they're going to watch film just as we are tonight and tomorrow and see that we both left some points out there. So if we see these guys again, obviously it's interesting. They shot the heck out of the ball that first time, and we weren't able to do much about it. We were able to limit them and, see where that happy medium finds it if there is that third round. But again, I just thought the team defense, like Rachel said, and I just thought we were present. I thought our posts were so much better in the help spot today. Outside of, kind of law of averages, I guess, we had the two really, really bad turnovers down the second quarter and then the third quarter, and they dinged threes in on both of them when we probably should have held the ball for the last shot. That part was frustrating. But like we said at half, hey, we made some mistakes. Let's move on and get this thing done in the second half. Hey, we made that mistake in both times at the end of the quarter. Are we going to let that be a run for them, or are we going to squelch that? And I thought we did that well both times. I thought today, and even a lot of the other games, I thought just the movement that we were getting from everybody else. I mean, she's a really, really tough cover, and some of those have been maybe unassisted. But I think if people were to pay attention to some of the movement, some of the things that happened, I think she missed a couple tonight that were great passes from the inside out. We haven't been great at that, and I thought Slagus was outstanding with that tonight, and maybe almost to a detriment, because I think she was really found herself at the basket much better today, and she was able to score, and she made the right decision on some of those and passed them out. But I thought Kate just, again, there's only so many people out there that can guard her as far as her size, as far as her ability. And like I said, we have some other players out there that are playing alongside of her that, not everybody has 3 defensive stoppers to line up against our wings. I mean, I don't know about breathing room. It allows us to breathe, because I think, again, with all due respect to Lehigh, because they deserve to win that first game and maybe at some points tonight deserve to win, you never want to sit there and stomach when you get swept by a team, and I think it hasn't happened a ton here where we've lost that first round and kind of had to, dig a little bit deeper. As much as we talk about process and not results, I don't think any of us wanted to sit here and think about a team getting swept and then just begging to play a third time. So I think that was huge. I think it was some nice motivation. I think there was the practice was great yesterday. I think the sense of urgency that our players brought had a lot to do with coming out of film and realizing that we made some mistakes last time, and we didn't want to stomach going 2-0 to anybody in the league.